It was right at the end.
Hey guys, welcome to Day Walker Sports Talk. I'm your host, Day Walker, and let's get into it. What I want to talk about today was Game 2, the Warriors versus the Grizzlies. I want to talk about the injury that happened there with the Dillon Brooks and Gary Payton II. My take on the situation is that the foul was committed for a statement. People have to understand. I'm not a professional basketball player, but I do understand basketball a lot. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who play basketball understand positioning, and you would try to minimize injuries as much as possible. You know, some people would like to say, well, you know, this was a bad boys Pistons type of play, you know, and this is the playoffs. You play hard, you play through it. It's an unfortunate situation, but it was like, listen, like I said before, people who understand the game of basketball knows position. If you're beat on the position once guarding, you can try to recover, but you are really not in a position to really injure someone when you're really guarding him. Like, this is when, if I have the ball and the defender is in front of me and I'm going to the hole. If I'm going to the hole and I beat my defender, I'm going here, it's not really a injury type situation. You can get hurt on any play, but you're really not seriously going to get hurt. But when you are a person who is out of the picture, like you're not even guarding the person, and the person has beat the other defender, and you're just coming in, you are intentionally trying to hurt someone. Somebody says, well, you know, it was the wind up. You know, the wind up is what got him going. No, it's not just the wind up. You know how they call a foul when it's an open court steal and there's nobody there but you and the person foul. Listen, because it's an unnecessary foul, and that's the reason why they call a foul. You're beat. You're purposely beat. And this is what happened. He's beat the person. There was no reason. Like, this is a crash dummy play. There is no reason for you to come across and wind up. You're purposely trying to, either you purposely trying to hurt that person, or you have zero IQ about basketball. Zero. This is not a hustle play. This is, you see the ball, you're able to block the ball being in the right hand, coming from that angle. You have a great opportunity to block the ball, but there's no reason, and unless he's cocking to dunk it, then you have a pretty good shot at blocking it. But you already know that the ball is in the left hand and you're out of position. His body would have anybody blocked out coming from that angle. So there's no reason to even contest that. You know, you take your loss that your player got beat, and then you go on, you make up for it. But it was an unnecessary play. It was very unnecessary, and I don't think Dillon Brooks has zero IQ. You're in the NBA for a reason. This is the win at all costs mentality. Like, we don't care. That's, you get hurt, you get hurt. This is how we're going to play, you guys. See, because when you look at the Warriors, Warriors is really honestly a 90% finesse team. Only person that really plays aggressive like that is Draymond. But when you look at the Memphis Grizzlies, these guys, they're not a finesse type players. Like they're not about that. You know, they come hard. You know, they can play overly aggressive at times, and usually people who are losing or in fear of losing plays overly aggressive. So, like I said, it was a unnecessary foul. It really was, and I'm pretty sure for it, Adam Silver is gonna examine it. He will be suspended. I guarantee you, he'll have a good fine to pay for as well, because that really they actually started him to play, so that actually puts a big ding on the Warriors. So look at the Warriors will probably come out to win Game 3 because Dillon Brooks won't be there, and Dillon Brooks has more of an impact with Memphis than Gary Payton II has an impact with the Warriors. So yeah. But tell me guys what you think. You think I'm wrong? You think that this is just playoff ball and it happens, or do you think it's unnecessary, or do you think that he didn't intentionally do it? Tell me your thoughts. And I'm out. Oh, please don't forget to subscribe and like. Please, I really, really appreciate if you guys like and subscribe to the channel. And I'm out.